Alright, so in this video we're starting a new chapter that's all about triangles. In this particular video, to get us started, we're going to just go over some of the basics, which is about classifying triangles. This stuff is really basics, obtuse, acute, right triangle, that type of thing. So if you need to, just skip the video, okay? But be sure you do know it before you do skip. Alright, so a triangle is a closed convex figure that's formed by three segments that join at three non-collinear points. We classify a triangle by the triangle size. We can have three congruent sides, and if so, we have an equilateral triangle. At least two congruent sides, it's called an isosceles triangle, or no congruent sides, it's called a scalene triangle. You can also classify a triangle by the angles. So if you have three acute angles, we have an acute triangle. Three congruent angles, we call it an equal angular triangle. One right triangle, one right angle is called a right triangle. And then one obtuse angle, which just means one angle that's bigger than 90 degrees, is called an obtuse triangle. Each of the 3 points joining the sides of the triangle is called a vertex. And a triangle with two sides that share a common vertex are called adjacent sides. So in example 1, in triangle ABC, the points A, B, and C are vertices of the triangle. CA and BA are adjacent sides. You can see those in blue. They share a common vertex, so they're adjacent sides. The third side, BC, which is in red, is called opposite angle A because it's directly across. So just keep that in mind. Opposite just means directly across from an angle. The sides of right triangles and isosceles triangles have special names. So for instance, in a right triangle, the sides that form the right angle are legs, and those are in blue. So again, the sides that form the right angle are called the legs of the right triangle, and the side that's directly opposite the 90-degree marker is the hypotenuse, and that's in red in our picture here. In an isosceles triangle, remember we have to have two sides that are congruent. There could be three sides congruent, which would make it equilateral. When there's only two sides congruent, the congruent sides are called the legs of the triangle, and the side that's not congruent is called the base. So in this picture, the two congruent sides, the legs of the isosceles triangle, are in blue, and the side that's not congruent is called the base. Typically, we think of base as sitting on the ground, but as we can see in this picture, it doesn't have to be that way. And that's it for this video. Again, very basic stuff.